Guys, welcome back. I'm back out with the HMR tonight. We've had a great day of weather. It's been a good weekend actually, so with the weather being good, there's been a lot of activity on the farms. My permissions have been drilled and whatnot, so it's a good time of the year this now. So it's about 6:15 now, just going to get set up and we're going to go for a walk with the HMR. We're going to walk through various fields just to get into a location where I might lie up and wait for the rabbits to come out for a little bit, so hopefully we might be able to pick a few rabbits off along the way. So we'll get straight into it and let's knock some rabbits over. Let's go. Looks like bonfire night's come early over there. Thankfully all of that smoke isn't blown over my direction, over my permission, otherwise that might spook a lot of stuff. So we're going to head off over this way and we're going to make our way over various fields. Like I say, we'll just try and knock a few rabbits over before we get onto my other permission over there. This will be one of the last fields that get drilled, I suspect, because this is still being ploughed. It's not being progressed any further forward, so bloody horrible stuff to walk over, but I've got to get through this field to get around to where I want to be. The way the wind's blowing, I don't want to go any other way because I'll spook a lot of rabbits if I go through the other way, so forced into this way, but it is what it is. I can see a few rabbits in the next field through this clearing in the hedgerow. I make my way around and I try to get prone so I can take this first rabbit so I've got a stable shot. I'm just on the crest of a brow here, so what you'll see is when I go to the Zulus footage, the IR's bouncing off the crest of the brow and it doesn't really light the rabbit up as good as I would like it to, but I can still make the shot with the IR in play there. Just moments after that shot, I spotted these two heat sources in the field behind where I just shot, and it's two deer making its way through the field, which is nice to see. Seeing stuff like this when you're out is another good reason just to be out in the countryside and being able to enjoy what nature has to offer to show you. I do get a few Ds on this permission, but I have no desire or need to shoot them on here. They're not causing any problems, so it's just nice to watch these. Nah, she's playing hard to get. She's not having any of that, is she? He's not giving up. Good lad. Anyway, back to the rabbiting. I clock this guy as I come around the corner of one of the farm buildings on the next permission. He sits there nicely for me. One of his mates is spooked and they run to the right here. He doesn't stop, but he does give me another opportunity when he lifts his head up to have another look around. And just have a look to the right here just to see if there's any more out, and there's one there to the right, so knock this one over, and the plan is to crawl up onto that earth mound there and then take that rabbit that's in the distance there. Another one just sitting out there nicely for the HMR to reach out and touch. No bother at all. Another little walk. And I spot these two guys sitting out on the top of that field there. Happens to us all. We all miss sometimes, don't we? But fortunately, this second one doesn't run into the hedgerow. Just in time. This was a bonus one shot on the way back to the van. before I get in the van, I just pop my head into the cattle sheds just to see what the rats are up to. There's not been many rats the last few times I've come down, so it's good to see a few rats. Well, it's good for me because I'll get to shoot them. So I think I will pop back with the air rifle at some point over the next few weeks and just see if I can thin a few rats out. Hello. Hello there. Welcome to the world. Striking a pose. Show off. Right, so that wasn't bad for a few hours walk around. I'm quite happy with that. I am actually going to head back home now, but I'm going to swing by a couple of fields on the way back and just stick my head in and see if there's anything out. If there is, we'll just have a crack at them, but I'm not staying out too late tonight anyway, so we'll make my way over to these other fields and see if anything's about. I've literally just got out of the van here and I've parked up and I've opened the door and I'm just quickly scanning around the entrance to this field with the thermal, and there's 3 rabbits sat out, so I've very quietly now got to get the rifle out, get the tripod out, hopefully not spook any, and try and shoot one. One of them is still there, so thankfully I get a shot off at this one. This rabbit's got a safe pass for tonight due to the building behind it, so no backstop there means he lives another day to crunch on the crops. Into the next field. This field behind the hedgerow I do not have permission in, so I've got to wait for them rabbits to come onto my side of this hedgerow. So the plan here will be just to pick any rabbits off that come onto this side of the hedgerow. There is a few floating around. I'll just move forward a little bit here just to get better eyes on the ground because there is a bit of dead ground there. So I'll come across this one, which I couldn't see initially with the thermal until I moved forward. This second rabbit wasn't even fazed by the HMR. Now that shot there I think just fell behind the boiler room and I had to give it a follow-up shot to finish it off. Right guys, I'm going to call it a night there. I've popped into another 2 fields there and I've managed to shoot a few more rabbits on the way back home, so I'm going to call it a night. Back at work tomorrow, so best get some sleep. So thanks for watching guys. If you got this far, thank you, I do appreciate it. So cheers lads, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you. Meet my latest addition to the family. This is a Hatsan Escort semi-automatic shotgun, 12 gauge. I've bought this with the intention of shooting crows around the farm, so hopefully in the next month or 2 I might be able to get some good footage with this in action. I do plan on putting a hush power detachable moderator on here just to be a bit more considerate to the local residents, because I will be up and out shooting crows quite early in the morning, so hopefully I can get some good footage together and I can get on the crows with this and you'll be able to see how I get on with that.